Hello guys, once again. So a while ago, I vlogged regarding the prefixes in mathematics for conversion, easy conversion, if we encounter problems that include those prefixes. Okay, we recap. 10 to the negative 1, that is DC. 10 to the negative 2, centi. 10 to the negative 3, milli. 10 to the negative 6, micro. 10 to the negative 9, nano. Okay, 10 to the negative 12, okay, that is pico. 10 to the negative 15, femto. 10 to the negative 18 is alto. We go now to the positive. 10 to the 1, deca. 10 to the 2, hecto. 10 to the 3, kilo. 10 to the 6, mega. 10 to the 9, nano. 10 to the 12, tera. 10 to the 15, peta. 10 to the 18, exa. Okay? And then 10 to the 21 is Ezza. Something like that, okay? So you will just keep on repeating that one so that it will be engraved in your brain. Or if you want to write it again in the piece of paper, you can do it. Because that's also technique, write and rewrite, okay? Write and rewrite for after memorizing the key points, something like that. Now, another topic, we will now be dealing with temperature. Okay, the formulas of temperature. I think there are only how many formulas of temperatures? Anybody? So we have the Celsius, we have the degrees Fahrenheit, we have the Kelvin, and we have the Rankine, right? So let's start first with the Celsius and the degrees Fahrenheit. But actually, we need to define what is a temperature. Temperature, based on what I remember, that is the measure of the hotness and coldness of the body, or of any substance, like that. Hotness and coldness of any substance or any objects or any body, something like that, as a reference point, something like that. Okay, see, we have the negative temperature and we have also the positive temperature. Okay, the negative temperature could mean it's very cold, and then as it goes higher and higher, positive temperature, that could be very hot. It depends on the numerical figure, but sure, if it goes to negative, that is very cold, right? But for the positive, it depends. As it goes higher, the counting is higher, and it will become more hot. Okay, like that. Okay, now we have the basic definition, and now we go to the formulas. So, what is the formula of degree Celsius? Okay. So if you speak of degrees Celsius, what comes on your mind? For me, my identification when I was in high school, it should be less. The conversion factor will be the fraction, or the conversion factor, or decimal point, or whatever, is less, very less compared to degrees Fahrenheit. So since we have the 599 over 5, the 2, right? Or the 1.8, or the 0.556, you have calculator, you divide 5 by 9, sorry. Oh, 0.56 pala. So, if we have 0.56, that could mean that is for degrees Celsius because that is lesser. And if we have 1.8, that is bigger than 0.56, that means Fahrenheit. And you need to incorporate that to the formula. That's my identification before. And then, you have also to notice that the smaller fraction should undergo the subtraction on the sides for that. Okay? And then for the higher fraction, or the higher decimal point, that could mean you need only to plus. Okay, so let's illustrate that here so that we can easily understand. Okay, so, oh my gosh, degree Celsius is equals to 5 over 9 because lesser, right? 5 over 9. Okay. And then we need to subtract on the other side the Fahrenheit. So close and open parentheses, Fahrenheit minus 32. If the fraction is small, then what is beside, you have to subtract. Okay. So Fahrenheit minus 32. This is the formula of degrees Celsius. That's my identification. That's why I will never get wrong because of that analysis that I'll try to remember. If it is Celsius, it is lesser. So that means it is 5 over 9. Okay, or 0.56. And then we have to subtract on the other side. Then we have the Fahrenheit should be there because it's what is required is degrees Celsius. So 5 over 9 or 0.56 times degrees Fahrenheit minus 32, and that's degrees Celsius. Now for Fahrenheit, that is bigger. Okay, so degrees Fahrenheit bigger, so that means 5 over 9, 9 over 5, sorry, or 1.8. And then this time, you no longer subtract, instead plus. So since Fahrenheit is required, Celsius, okay, times Celsius plus 32, like this. And there's no more close and open parentheses, like this. You need to remember that in the degrees Fahrenheit, that is, okay, that is high, but there's no subtraction anymore. You have to multiply that with Celsius plus 32. So degrees Fahrenheit bigger, which is 9595, and then plus. Even though with that identifications, two identifications, you can easily remember the formula of degrees Fahrenheit. And then Celsius, lesser, so 5 over 9, and then subtract in the other side. So you mean to say Fahrenheit minus 32. Of course, you will subtract the higher one, the 5 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that in figure. Okay, like this. So this is the formula of Fahrenheit and Celsius. Celsius 5 over 9. Okay, degrees Fahrenheit minus 32. Fahrenheit 9 over 5 degrees Celsius plus 32. Okay, like that. And now we go to the Kelvin. Okay, that's only Kelvin, not degrees Kelvin. I think there's no degrees Kelvin, only Kelvin. So Kelvin, no degrees, because others will be confused for this. Kelvin will be equal to degrees Celsius plus 273. Okay. Kelvin in temperature, degrees Celsius plus 273. It is used in the ideal gas law in the PV and RT equation. Okay, if you can remember the ideal gas equation or the general gas equation. Okay, and the last formula will be the Rankine, degrees Rankine. This time there's a degrees. Degrees Rankine is equals to 1.8 times Kelvin. Okay, degrees Rankine is equals to 1.8 times Kelvin. So these four formulas of temperatures, you will put that in your mind because these are only four. Sa temperature po. Okay, because in thermodynamics, this is very useful. Also in the ideal gas law, this is very useful. In chemistry also, this is very useful when dealing with gases. Okay, not only gases, liquids also at certain temperatures. Okay, then you have to convert to agree with the other unit for the pressure, like this, blah, 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 so and so. So degrees Rankine is equals to 1.8 times Kelvin. 1.8 or 9 over 5. Okay, the same. I don't have to show the derivation because it will take longer. But if you want, you can review that in the textbooks. Okay, chemistry textbooks or even the physics textbook. It will be discussed there. Okay, why it arrived to be like this. There's a source or a theory behind why we can obtain these four formulas of the temperature. Okay, again, recap. Degrees Celsius 5 over 9 times close and open parenthesis degrees Fahrenheit minus 32. Degrees Fahrenheit is equals to 9 over 5 or 1.8 times degrees Celsius plus 32. Kelvin is equals to degrees Celsius plus 273. Kelvin has no degrees. Okay, degrees Rankine is equals to 9 over 5 or 1.8 times Kelvin. Okay, like that. So it's gonna be perfect na tayo dito sa formulas of the temperature, and we are ready now to face the thermodynamics problems, or okay, or in the physical chemistry, like that, in the fluid flow, like this in fluid mechanics, like this, or other topics related to temperature. Okay, thank you so much. So this moment we learned two topics, the prefixes in mathematics used for conversion, in solving problems, and then the 4 formulas for the temperature. Okay, thank you so much for watching this vlogs of mine, or this specific vlog of mine, which is the temperature, the formula of temperature. We have 4, right? The Celsius, the degrees Celsius, the degrees Fahrenheit, okay, the Kelvin, and the degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you so much for listening and watching. This is I Am a Singer, Eternal Voice. If you like this video, because this is very informative based on your own analysis or whatever, then you can like, comment, and subscribe, or you can click the notification bell for some newest updates of Sotero, or I Am a Singer, or Eternal Voice. Okay, stay tuned, because I will be my coverage will be science, health, mathematics, music, singing, entertainment, and personal vlogs. Whatever topics for personal vlogs will be whatever topics. It could be the outing, party, going to the mall, buying certain foods, unboxing, or whatever. Okay, or inward. But for science is another topic. Of course, it's self-explanatory, right? Health, fitness, like this, singing, okay, like that. And then also I forgot my center of focus nowadays, because my career is occupational safety and health, of course. Okay, again, science, okay, health, fitness, music, entertainment, okay, personal vlogs, and occupational safety. Okay, 5, okay, and the personal vlogs. It depends on the situations what I will be able to vlog at that particular moment. Okay, it depends also my condition, because sometimes if I will be tired, I will never do any vloggings or any live streamings. Okay, but in this month, a lot of vloggings and live streamings I've conducted already, because I found time so much to create, or to research, or to read something, to share that with you also, so that you can be refreshed also during our education days, okay, in elementary, in high school, in college education. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. God bless everybody. Mwah. Babush.